What's up with it, y'all? Yeah, it's me. Little Dolo, little mission right now till folks get in here and everything. I didn't want to, keep y'all sitting there waiting and everything. So shout out to Fernando and Christian in the chat and everybody else that's up in here right now. Salute to everybody in here. Um, Auntie Debbie, what's happening? Um, man, it's another beautiful day. Just sitting up here chilling. You know how I am, already in the clouds. Um, how's y'all day, man? How y'all doing? How's everybody mental health going on out there? As y'all can see, I'm about to try and stall a little bit of time to see if somebody will get on here. But how's y'all mental health been? It's a lot of folks out here. Cheetah 408, what up, homie? A lot of folks been going through some things, and just want to take a little time out to let folks know, man, you're never alone. Never think that nobody's paying attention. You're always an example to somebody out there. You just never know who's watching. And that's something that I stand on, I live by, because it's definitely tough out here right now. I was off from work today, taking care of my man. That's what's up, Christian. Sometimes, hey man, you gotta do what's right, bro. You definitely gotta do what's right. I just feel like, at the end of the day, these jobs don't give a shit about you unless you work for yourself. So at the end of the day, take care of what you need to take care of. That's effing wild. Don't sleep on the Kings this season. I'm not. I'm not sleeping on them. But DeMar DeRozan don't really truly move me to the fullest. So we'll see. It's too hot in what? San Jose, 99 degrees? Sheesh. And without no AC, Auntie Debbie, you really must be locked in, trying to lose some weight. I don't know, because that's 99 degrees is wild with no AC. Like, I wouldn't. I, yes, I do. I would know what to do, but that's a different 99 degrees. That West Coast 99 degrees is way different than I'm down here in Florida right now. I'm in a little city called Ponce that's right outside of the little side skirts by Kissimmee down here by Orlando. About 45 minutes from Tampa. And it's pretty hot out here right now. It's humid. Matter of fact, it's raining right now as we speak, but it's all good. Salute to all 20,000, 21,000 people in here right now, man. What you mean by this? Clutch player of the year last season, second active in points behind Steph, doesn't move the needle. No, doesn't move the needle at all. Defensive, or what is it? DeRozan went to Eastern Conference Finals. I don't know how many games he's ever even won there. Y'all know who he went up against. But anyway, it's all good. As you can see, as my background is concerned, yes, I am a Laker fan to the fullest. Been a Laker fan my whole life. I don't know how healthy my boys can be this year. That's my biggest thing. I'm gonna get to this, Christian. I don't know how my boys will be this year. I was trying to stall out, see if Dan was gonna hop on here and talk about this, because we talked about it as soon as the trade happened. So I just wanted to know if Dan was gonna pop on for a minute. But Lakers, I don't know. I don't have us going too far, even in the playoffs. So I feel like it's a wasted season. Again, I've been asking for us to rebuild for now 3 seasons. So this is just another wasted season, in my opinion. We're not winning nothing. Like, it's nothing for me to get all excited about. If anything, I probably just watch the journey of Bronny and how they do LeBron and them two all season. Probably be it. You pretty much know what you're gonna get from AD every night. If he's healthy, we don't know. He's gonna be up and down like a Richter scale. So good luck with that one. All right, let's get to this. Let's get to this cat situation. Hold on. Let me come back to you, Christian. Hold on. Keep it real. If DeRozan went to the Lakers, would you carry the same opinion? I would. I would carry if DeRozan went to the Lakers, he wouldn't move the needle either. He'd just be another older player being on the Lakers. Like I'm one of them Laker fans. Like I hold my team and my player. I'm a sports fan that holds my the players as well as the coaches accountable. We got a new coaching staff. Don't know how this team is going to run or play. Um, some of our big men are down right now or young. I personally feel like Bronny should play in the G League this whole season to get some time instead of just sitting there on the bench. Playing the actual game is better getting reps than sitting there watching it. I've never understood that, but it is what it is. I get it from a mental perspective for some people. Um, but nah, he wouldn't move the needle for me if he came to the Lakers. Lakers not winning nothing. We're not winning nothing. Um, before the season starts, who comes out of the West? Maybe Denver. And that's if they get it together. If not Denver, OKC is looking very nice. And I can't really sleep on them because they got even better defensively. Um, taking Caruso down there. Um, Haverstein, I think, from the Knicks. He went down there. OKC is gonna be nice. So I can't even hate on what OKC got going on. The Mavs will be there. I mean, they added Clay. Um, but yeah, Clay is it. Clay is it. So okay, I respect it. I think you're wrong about him not moving the needle in sack, but respect that you're not delusional and biased. Nah. Okay, let me be real about the sack situation. I love De'Aaron Fox, but my thing is Sabonis. When it comes down to playing that playoff type defense, Sabonis is which one are you going to get for a whole series? That's the part that I'm nervous about when it comes to Sabonis. And then your role players. Is Monk going to be healthy? I like Monk. I wish the Lakers would have kept Monk, but we didn't get to keep Monk. But I like Monk. Um, I don't know who your backup point guard is. Um, and your shooter out there, the young kid, 13, I don't know his name, but I like how he plays now. If he steps back up, y'all can definitely make some noise. I will put y'all in the top four. Top four. Let me keep it real. To be honest, I would say Sacramento's top four. DeRozan coming off the bench, in my opinion, would be better. Memphis is not gonna do nothing this year again, even with Ja being back. Jaren Jackson, he can't. It's always something with him. So it's always something on Memphis. They just got a cloud over them right now. So I don't know about them. Um, OKC, they got one more year together. The way that they play, I like how they play. They definitely did some things. Do I think the Lakers are playing for draft picks at this point? Not as long as LeBron is there. And that's the sad thing about it. As long as LeBron is still there, we're playing for championships, which I don't understand because it's really not helping us no more. So to me, it's just another sideshow. Just being a Laker fan, I'm really tired of the LeBron situation. I mean, I respect his game. He's still at the top of his game. I just wish that he would end his career with another team. Let my team go on, and we can get our rebuilding started. Because right now, the further that we continue to keep LeBron around is going to continue to keep the rebuild on hold. And that's the part that I'm just getting sick of. I'm just really getting tired of having him there and being the skeptical, the showcase every night. And it's not moving nothing for me as a Laker fan. We're not going to win nothing. So it's all good though. We'll see what Riddick can do. Memphis, OKC, Sac, and Denver. One out of the four for sure coming out. Yeah, definitely. You know what? Something in the back of my head. I Something in the back of my head doesn't want to count out Phoenix for some strange reason. Some just I don't want to count out Phoenix. So we'll see about that. You can't forget Dallas. I just feel like Dallas will be there too. They'll get their stuff together. Luca starting the year off injured. It's kind of weird, but it is what it is. Um, but this cat situation. Let's talk about the cat situation. I think the Knicks won the trade. You got Karl Anthony Towns. You kind of knew that you was gonna get rid of Randall. Um, you knew Randall was gonna definitely ask for some money, and the Knicks didn't want to pay him no more. Just keeping it real, they didn't want to pay him, and I'm not mad at them for not wanting to pay him. It is what it is. You really can't trust Phoenix. KD is my favorite player to watch. I just know you're gonna get I know you're gonna get an A game from KD. I know you're gonna get an A game from Booker. Like Booker's still one of the two, top three shooting guards in the league. So now Bill, he is the one. He is the guy. We don't know what you're gonna get from night to night. That I do agree on. But back to Cat being, um, in New York, I think works because now they got a big man that they can go to. Plus, he's in the East, where in my opinion, you know, Gina, what are you talking about? Gina, you could have been on here. I don't know what you talking about. What I thought you was gonna be on here tonight, but um, I feel like Cat helps out. They're for them to have a center, to have a big man in the middle, that can actually go get them a bucket. They move the ball. Brunson can do his thing on the outside. Bridges can play defense out there. Um, OG is out there too on the defense. So the perimeter defense, I think, is going to be nice. They can stay healthy. They can come out of the East. They'll be on the Eastern Conference Finals. I think their coach is the reason why. You know what? Okay, all right, Gina. Um, yo, Cat being there, yeah, was gonna work for me. Bridges can do his thing now, and then he can dump the ball into, Cat. Cat can create his own shot. He can be a big man in the middle. He can also be, he can shoot from the perimeter. Um, I think he's gonna work. I don't feel like Minnesota is gonna be all that good. I think Ant is gonna be fine, but I feel like it's gonna be just Ant. And then what else? What type of help is he gonna have up there in Minnesota now? I know they got the little rookie from Kentucky. Um, but I don't know. I don't know how things is gonna work out for them. I definitely want to see how A lot of these other teams are going to look in the East, especially coming out. We know you can't mess with Boston right now. Boston, how they play in their chemistry and everything, especially coming off of winning it all and not losing too many pieces, from winning it all. Boston kind of kept it together. Can't really count them cats out. So it's definitely going to be something that I'm really going to be paying attention to, to. Um, if I'm an Ant, I'm pissed though. Randall clogs up the middle and Gobert, and when Ant has his core, he is a slasher. I agree. Um, I don't know. I don't know how Randall's gonna look this season. You know what I'm saying? So it's definitely gonna look funky because Randall is gonna, he's a him and Towns don't have the same type of game. I mean, they're literally polar opposites. Right hand shooter, one's a left hand shooter. So it's totally different. But who knows? Who knows? Before the season starts, put in the chat, Steve. I'm gonna get back to you too, Steve. Can y'all put in the chat how many? What do you guys have before the season starts? Who do you have going to the finals? Who do you have going to the finals before the season even starts? Kind of like what y'all do in football and everything like that. Y'all don't know what's gonna happen. Hell, nobody does. But it's just cool to just see, and then we can look back at it and be like, "Damn, I was right," or "I was hella wrong." Um, I got OKC coming out of the West. In the East, I got Boston. And I just think it's gonna. That's what I really think it's gonna be this year. I can't even be mad at that, Christian. You know what I'm saying? Um, can't even be. I can't be mad at these. Um, Denver's gonna be nice this year, and I think Russ is gonna get back to being a little bit more like old Russ. Get to finally open up and do his thing now that he's comfortable coming off the bench for real. I think he's finally accepted. Like, yo, I'm not who I used to be. So I really feel like it may happen that way. Who would they play though, Steve-O? Since you got Cavs. Christian, we knew that. You also the other USC fan too. This is the only time that I was kind of with the Amon St. Brown when he was talking to Debo today. Well, in the interview, just saying the real USC, Southern Cal, fight on. But anyway, I ain't mad at you for just getting back to NBA. It was a couple years I took off because Russell was in LA. I wasn't about to watch when they had Russ in LA because I knew that wasn't gonna work. That chemistry was about to be piss poor trash. So hell with that. And quit texting with it, Steve. If your phone's overheating. Russ is my preseason sixth man of the year over a month. You know what? I'm not mad at that. I'm not even mad at that. I'm not even mad at that. What up, Shell? Good to see you in here. I see you. You see what? Hey, y'all do that, y'all. Stop playing. Do that. Love some support down here. Do that. Appreciate you, Shell. Who you got going to the finals before the season starts, Shell? Go. Let's hear your answer. I need to hear yours. But let's see. Since I didn't have nobody else in here, and I thought it was gonna be some back and forth. We was gonna get in here and talk and chit chat and do all that. Um, what did you? I saw this by Steve-O. Apparently, Trent said that he had to change. He had to change his shorts a few times. I think it's just a bunch of your boys are going to um if you're a real trooper for your boys, you always gonna stick up for them. And you can tell that this locker room they're gonna stick up for each other regardless. It wasn't too outlandish. Of I don't agree with what BA did, but I'm also not gonna just throw him under the bus either. So I kind of see both sides of what they doing there. Um, I could definitely see it that way. Steve, what up? Salute to you, brother. OKC and the Knicks. I'm gonna tell you right now, Steve. If the Knicks go to the finals, we won't even see Dan no more. And you know he wanted to. I've always known him to always be a Knicks fan, so I don't understand it. It is what it is, but he'll be a Knicks. He's a Knicks supporter to the day he die for whatever dumb reason. But it is what it is. Yeah, yeah. Who you got in the finals? Who you got going to the finals? I definitely feel that for some reason OKC is gonna be that type of squad. Yeah, that's definitely gonna be there, and they're gonna make a move this year. OKC can they young, and I feel like how they had to watch the playoffs. I really feel like they understand. Like, okay, we saw how this could be. We can at least get to the finals. I'm not saying they can win it all. Look, they could possibly win it all. Shea is he ain't nobody to play with. So I wouldn't even be surprised if he was to come in there and do his thing. So it is what it is. If the Knicks win the finals, I bet Dan would do. And you can book. As my name is Rodney, you can book. Dan would be there. Dan would arguably go to. Dan would arguably go to jail if the Knicks won the final. Oh my gosh. Y'all might see Dan cry on this show. That's no lie. That's no lie. Absolutely got robbed, in my opinion, because I had him winning the MVP as well last year. But I think he comes in there differently, and who knows what? Hold up, hold up, hold up. And this is what I like about this answer right here. And the reason why I'm saying this, the reason why I like this answer right here. This is a non-biased answer, also, because she actually is a Warriors fan, and for you to say, "Hey, it's gonna be your rival," nothing but respect on that one. I can't be mad at it. That's unapology. Hey, that's what it is right there. That answer right here, yeah, because that's real, and a lot of folks want to see, you know, the Knicks back in there. So we'll see, we'll see, we'll see. See what you got going on, Shell. You got Kings fans in here going wild. So hey, we'll see, we'll see. You know what? It's a huge question about chemistry, but I like Paul George being in the East again. I think that Paul George being in the East kind of gets him back into those Indiana days before he got injured, and he could be he could be that guy that they needed, that they've been missing. I'll put it this way, and I think all Philadelphia fans pretty much will go with the first person. Would you want Paul George, or who was number 12 for the Knicks last year? I don't think he made a shot in their last playoff game last year. I forgot his name. He was there. He was robbing the Sixers for a couple of years. But nah, as a Lakers fan, Rod, would you say at best the Lakers are a play-in team? At best, no. I think they can actually, being brutally honest, The Lakers could be a top 5 team. Will they? We don't know where the injuries are. We don't know what's going to happen with them this season. Health, you come on, man. LeBron is going to be 40 this season. He's the oldest man in the league. This is his 22nd year in the league. But Anthony Davis is always going to be the unicorn of it all. Anthony Davis surprisingly had his best season last year, in my opinion. To be in there the way that he was and compete the way that he did, D'Angelo Russell is the reason why nothing moves for me. I'm not even confident in him every night. I know he's a defensive liability, and I don't know. Rui up and down. He has his moments. Austin, good role player. Can't be. I'm not even mad at Austin. But it is what it is. It is what it is. I love my Warriors, but my team is in rebuild. But that's you know, I, it is what it is right now, Shell. It's gonna be some. It's gonna be dark for a minute. It's gonna be y'all gonna pack out. What is it called over there now? Chase. Yeah, y'all got the Chase Centers. Y'all gonna pack out the Chase Center. It's gonna be straight. It's gonna be kind of like the Coliseum. Y'all used to pack out the Coliseum, but it's just now, everybody in the city might, they might get tickets again to go to Warriors games again until Steph is about ready to retire or get traded to another team. It might happen. The last time LeBron wasn't in the league, I was in the 6th grade. 04. That's wild. 04. It's a long time ago. In my 20s. Anyway, let me carry on. To go 500, I ooh, I could. That's a good one. That's a good one. I would say for y'all to go 500. That means that's got to be a hell of a season from Curry. Like he's got to play at a MVP like season. I feel like for y'all to even get 41 wins, like who's going to be that other guy this season? And I'm talking about scoring wise. Who's going to be there for the Warriors this year that'll help produce scoring? I'm just being honest. Where's Andrew Wiggins' head for real? I know what he said in the press conferences, talking about he's ready to get the season started and all that. But this is the first season you're actually playing without your father being there now. So there's different emotions that go into this. Maybe certain routines that he might have had, or maybe not, may not have ever even had with his pops. Who knows? But we all know how it was affecting him the last couple of years, the last couple of seasons. I know that he's transitioned on and everything, and salute and respects to his to the Wiggins family. Um, he's still a question mark to me. I really want to know where Wiggins is. Will Moses Mooney, is he gonna take that next step? Um, Redhead Pods. Uh, that's wow. Um, who else you got? I don't even know who your big man is. Oh, Looney. To me, Looney to me he just looked like he just runs with cement shoes on or something. Like it just seems like his feet are just too heavy for him or something. I just ain't never. He's one that never moved me. He's got championships. Can't argue with that. but he wasn't somebody that moved me. And Draymond did already transition into his next level, his next, his next phase after he gets done. Because now he'll be considered, I guess, the guy, I don't know, the energy, I guess, for y'all squad. Because I really don't know now at this time what Green actually is good for on your team now. Like, I don't get it now, especially in this time now. If it's helping with the younger guys on your squad, helping in what facet? That would be my thing with him. Kaminga. Um, I think this is, if I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong, but if this is contract year, I think Kaminga goes off. Um, I forgot about Kaminga, and I like Kaminga. He's got bounce. That boy can jump out the gym. He's been working on his jump shot. He plays defense. Um, Now with his haircut, he kind of remind me of the dude from the air up there. And then I think he from over there too. So, you know, um, he one of them dirt jumpers. When you can jump that high, you one of them dirt jumpers way up from way over there. Never, respects to that boy out there, man. Um, Paz Kaminga, Tracy Jackson, Davis development will be key in how the Dubs do this year. I can see that. I can respect that. Um, then that's it. I can definitely see that. One more season of TNT with the whole crew together. Hey man, just gotta look at how TV's been going and how they've been transitioning from stuff. It's been sad to see a lot of stuff go, but it's kind of funny how we're we'll be like, oh man, this is messed up. They're leaving, but then they try to get a bunch of these shows back, where they try and do the remakes of these shows or movies and stuff. I mean, I just be laughing at the little stuff like y'all can't leave well enough alone. So, but it's all good. What else we got? Are we done with basketball? We Christian, how your what you got your Celtics doing this year? Like, what's your all's record gonna be this year? Because I mean, all y'all got to do is just get through the season. Playoff time, y'all should be ready to go. Um, I think y'all will get tested because now y'all gonna get every night. Y'all gonna get everybody's best. So it's really gonna test y'all, and then we're gonna find out how many, how light skinned Tatum truly is, or if he got a little something to prove from the Olympics. I just know that every time he'll play the Warriors, I already got Tatum down for 50 against the Warriors. Like, I would take every game personal against Kerr for the rest of my career. And I would look at every jump shot or every bucket or every defensive stop, rebound, whatever. Everything will go against Steve Kerr if I was Jason Tatum. That night, I'm telling everybody, give me the ball, get the fuck out of my way, because I'm doing my thing against y'all. Had that man go all the way over to Paris to do whatever he wanted to. I know he party good. I would party like crazy if I was over there in the Olympics, knowing I wasn't gonna play the next day. Man, I get to hang out with the best players in the game. I'm coming off of just winning the championship, and I got to sit. Shoot, and y'all want me to come over here for a couple weeks? Bad. Where I pull up at? Where I pull up at? Joe, what's up, my brother? You was a little late. I had the Knicks winning that trade. Reason why? Cat is a big man in the East, and I think that helps out Dre. It helps out Jalen. Jalen can do his thing. He can dump it off, but then you also got Cat. He can play inside or outside. So I think he does his thing. I think Minnesota, y'all gonna see another side of Anthony Edwards where now he's about to find out how being the man truly is in every aspect because now they move Cat. And now with them moving Cat out the way for him, now it's kind of like all right, let's see what you can do. So I'm just really trying to see exactly what all they will do this season. Um, I don't know. I don't even know if Minnesota gonna even go to the playoffs. Just being honest. Good luck with that one. I don't know. Because Rudy Gobert is a defensive liability. We already know that. And Randall, we talking about the West. All them big dudes in the West. So you're gonna be able to handle Joker, uh, Zion, Durant, AD. Like you getting every argument. What's old boy down there in San Antonio, Wimbyama. Um, you got all the real big men for the most part in that West. So that's a good luck with that one, man. I don't know. I don't know if France makes the Olympics again. They could be one of those countries that give the U.S. a run for its money. Hmm, I feel you, Christian. Orlando overachieved last year, so did Cleveland. I think Orlando is a kind of a sleeper squad. I don't. Orlando gonna be all right. Orlando that the bottom half of the East. I think that bottom half of the East is kind of open to anybody. Anybody can get in on in the East, especially at the bottom. And Orlando, they're a young squad. Would they? No, I don't know if they could be the OKC of the East, but they have certain traits where it could be possible that they could be a OKC of the East. So, and they're not too far from each other like that. But yeah, I could definitely see Orlando. I don't know. Cleveland. Hmm. I don't even know if they overachieved. I just think Cleveland is just gonna be Cleveland. They're not gonna move the needle for me. They're not gonna get any better. They're not gonna get any worse. I feel like they're just gonna be middle of the pack. They're not gonna be that team that you gonna be like, oh my gosh, you gotta watch out for Cleveland. I don't even believe that. So Cleveland, nah, I'm cool on that part. Um, outside of that, I think if y'all want to, we can talk about some football now because I think for the most part we done covered everything for basketball that I could think of right now. Yeah, my biggest thing is looking at Fernando. What up, homie? My biggest thing is just looking at what's about to happen with Bronny and LeBron. Looking at history and that portion. Um, as a Laker fan, that's about it. I heard if Indiana was healthy, they could have very well beat Boston in the series last year. Hey, basketball is all about any sport really, but for real, it's really noticeable. Basketball is a big thing about matchups when it comes to playoff time because if you get the right team and that right team, they could have been number one ranked, number one seed the whole season, but then go against another team that's, you know, they kind of line up better than them and have a better, bench, and they can turn a lot of things around and just that could be it. That could definitely be it. So it all depends on matchups, man. Uh, who they got over there in Indiana? Haverstein. I don't know who their two guard is. Hell, I don't even know half their squad. I know they got Turner over there. Turner's nice. I like Turner. He's not scared to going to the inside, but he kind of disappears at times in the playoffs. So that's kind of why I really don't know what's up with Indiana right now. But or Halliburton. What I call him? Haverstein. My bad if I called him that, but yeah, Halliburton. Um, it's different with Indiana. They're definitely going to be a different little squad this year. Um, I think that's it as far as really and truly with the East. Um, Philly, New York, Boston. I think those are my top three in the East. The West, the West is so different. It's such a different conference. Like it's a different type of game that goes on out there. So OKC won for sure, in my opinion. Maybe the Mavs at three. Number two, Denver. Like I don't know. I think Denver might have did something this summer. They kind of needed that wake up call, and they could very well upset a lot of people coming into next season. So we'll see how that all plays out for sure. Um, we'll definitely see. Philly is like the Ravens with them being a great regular season, but come up short come playoff time. I mean, hey, very true. Good segue though from the Raven. Going talking about that. What y'all think about this whole situation with Devontae Adams and requesting a trade from the Raiders? Like, um, we're hearing stories of Devontae wanting to be traded from the Raiders to another squad. Um, Raiders will listen and entertain trades from teams. Who do you guys have Adams going? Where do you have Adams going? Because I feel like you know what? I think you know what. I kind of disagree, and I'm gonna tell you why, Chef. Uh, what's his name down there with the Saints? Their old quarterback. They were best friends, or are best friends, or something to that nature, and they played in college. So, um, I think that Carr. Thank you. I couldn't think of his name. Thank you, Christian. Uh, him and Carr, they was boys. So I think a lot of that had to do with going to Vegas, kind of living out that little childhood dream of playing with the Raiders, and making some good money and not playing in the cold. I mean, he kind of said it in receivers. You know what I'm saying? I felt like there were different opportunities that they may have talked about before he got there, and then they kind of the script kind of changed way too quick. So, we'll see. Think that he's better off, in the Saints is a better that could very well be a possible look. That could very well be a possible look. I've heard Devontae could go. Yeah, that if he goes there, I can't be mad at him. But if I'm gonna tell you because you said it earlier, Christian. If the Ravens don't give a call about Adams, what y'all doing with Lamar, man? Jets of New Orleans. Hey, y'all might be on to something. Y'all really might be on to something. I don't, and that could very well be the thing. But okay, this is my question. He goes down to New Orleans. Do they? Does he make? What happens with Chris Olave now? You know what I'm saying? Like, does he go to that next level, being down there. You got Alvin Kamara down there as well. They ain't bad. They ain't bad. Plus, it'll kind of, I feel like it would save Allen's uh his job in uh down there in New Orleans, especially with all these. Well, I'm not around them, but some Falcon fans that I know about. But we'll know. We'll never know. I know they were boys coming at us. It was something about the chemistry that wasn't there to me with the Raiders. I think after they got Jimmy G, that chemistry went out the window. And I think that goes with a lot of folks. I think that your what was that? What do we call them in the faithful? The team or the guys that went on that click Cabo click. That's it. I think the Cabo click was the ones that liked Jimmy G and they tried to hype his sorry ass up, but those real ones that knew. I was never a Jimmy G fan, but uh. And this is my thing. I get it. I get it that it's Aaron Rodgers, but you getting younger. Or you're not you're getting younger. Well, I don't know how that don't even make sense. You're not getting younger, and you're playing on that nasty carpet or whatever that field out there in Meadowlands that tears up your legs faster than anything. That's just one team I'm not even trying to even think about. I understand the chemistry that he had with Aaron Rodgers. You got Garrett Wilson up there, um, Brees Hall, which kind of funny y'all not really using him or he not doing his thing up there. Um, hey, he go to Buffalo, he would definitely be a number one. He's already played in the cold, Steve. That's a very good point. So, and we already know he can definitely perform in the cold. So, the cold has nothing to do with it. You're playing with Josh Allen, but my thing is, do you get the ball? Does he truly get you the ball, or what's up with Stephon Diggs and how he may have felt when it came to that? You know what I'm saying? So that's something that I definitely think about in the situation. So yeah. Bills could I could see Bills doing something. They could definitely reach out. But what happened to the days where cats used to trade out of conference? You know what I'm saying? Like I wouldn't want it in the NFC, but hey man, you gotta go to the NFC, bro. You playing on the Raiders. Like, let's get you up out of here, man. You know. But now they want to move, in the inner squads and everything. He go to Pittsburgh, it is a lateral move. Like Fields, although Fields is having a better year, so far he's having a better season right now. But I agree. Like you're still kind of like in that you don't know what stage you in Pittsburgh because they don't have in my opinion, they don't have a true number one yet. I think Justin Fields is a very good backup at best. Um, I think Russell Wilson's best years are behind him now. Like, I think it's been over. And you would know, Joe. You know. Let's ride. Pause. But yeah, I think it's over when it comes to Wilson. So him going to Pittsburgh kind of is that move wouldn't move me at all. It was like, what are you really doing? So I could see New Orleans. Um, for sure. It's all good, Joe. You know I had to, you get me from time to time, so I had to hit you with that one real quick. Look, nice little quick little jab, real there. But it's all love, bro. Um, um, who do you think can give KC a fight in the AFC? Because the last few years, KC, if he could figure out, and this is just my, it was funny because me and with Dan, we kicked it on Sunday. We was watching the games or whatever, and Dan said something that made me think, and I like when I sat back and thought about it, made me think like I don't know, but he said that he doesn't think Lamar Jackson can read defenses, and I'm like, it looked like he's so talented he can just get the job done, and that very well could be the thing. Like, yo, he's just that talented. But if he was to figure out to the fullest how to read an actual defense, I think he would unlock some stuff that the league wouldn't be prepared for. Like, if Lamar Jackson was to figure it out, he's already a two-time MVP. So they're a scary squad. Absolutely think with Red. Hey, Shell said right here, Houston definitely has a chance. CJ Stroud, balling, balling. Um, they got some nice receivers out there, mixing in the backfield. Nasty defense. Alshire, we know where he come from. You know, linebacker, home of the linebackers, the real home of the best linebackers. You know what? Out of franchises, y'all. Think about this. Who's had the best linebackers out of a franchise? Top three franchise linebackers. Think about that one. People don't think I'm biased, but I think we got a. I definitely think that we got a good, good, good one with that one. I think that we could say we can talk some stuff. But yeah, Houston is gonna be very nice. I like Daryl Stingley, Daryl Stingley Jr. from LSU, who plays there, number 24. That cornerback, nasty, nasty out there. That dude is. I like his game. Um, I like him as a cornerback. Um, who else? They got a nice defense, nice young defense at that. So I definitely like what Houston is doing. Plus they got D'Amico down there, so I'm always on his side for sure. I definitely want to see him do his thing for sure, for sure. I know that there's still a lot of time left, but if Jaden could do something in DC, if he can keep playing at a high look. Christian, we talked about this the other night, bro. My favorite general manager right now is in DC. Adam Peters. If he could have held out just maybe 2 more years, I feel it's just my personal opinion. I think he would have took over John Lynch's job. But Adam Peters I think he has that quarterback of the future for sure. When Jaden really understands this league and it slows down in front of him, the way that they play, hey man, he puts up numbers. They got a good offensive line that can move with him. He's got a good, let me tell y'all something. People may not like it. It is what it is. He works wonders with quarterbacks. But Cliff Kingsbury, Hey man, he's a quarterback whisperer. I know most of it was in college, but think about the guys that he's had up under him: Mahomes, Kyler Murray. I think he had Baker Mayfield. Like he's had some dogs, so um, he wasn't a good, head coach, but offensive coordinator. Cliff can dial it up, and I think he's found his little niche, his little home, being their offensive coordinator up there, and he's got the right QB up there. Hey man, DC is watch out. Couple more years, they can be it. They can definitely be it. Joe, don't be surprised if the Browns send Amari Cooper to KC also. I could I wouldn't be surprised at that. We know how the champion squads throughout the way the league has always been run and went. You know how a lot of these championship squads, especially when they're going after something major, three-peat type stuff, if they get Amari Cooper, it sets up the suspense for the story for them because they got that piece that they need, especially after the injuries. Hollywood and Rice, you know, being getting messed up by his own quarterback. I know Mahomes didn't do it on purpose, obviously, but things, shit happens. Um, as long as you got Mahomes back there, man, never count KC out. They was supposed to not be there last year. This of all years that we was told that they would, if you gonna win and take care of them, it should have been last year. We couldn't do it. You know what I'm saying? Bash. What's up, my man? What's good, G? Hopefully everything is all good with you. What's the last newest piece of you had, my man? And where from? Shout out to 49er Mining down there, y'all. Plug in y'all pages, in the chat. If you got a page or whatever the case may be, come through to the chat. Hey, we tell y'all, man, support us. We support y'all. We support the folks that support us, man, for real. Hey, it be like that sometimes, man. Some days I don't even. I just, are we doing a show? Yeah, and hey man, show must go on. I don't complain. I just tell folks, hey man, I want to do a show. Let's do this or whatever. And if they can come through, they can come through. And if they can't, it is what it is. I can't be mad at it. But it is what it is. And yes, 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 yes. Christian. Did you see the video? The video makes it. She Rice's mom. If y'all haven't been on TMZ or in y'all's thread somewhere on social media, if you can type in Rasheed Rice's mom and look at the video, she's in a jersey of her son, has the number 4 on it. That's all I tell you about the rest of the video. And the rest of it is the most self-explanatory, dumbest shit I've ever seen from somebody where you just be like, I can't make this shit up if I wanted to. Like you your son is an athlete, slight entertainer, and you over there stealing boxes. Wow. Just just blows my mind, man. Just blows my mind. We hope that's bad omen for Casey. And I'm gonna tell you, we hope, and the reason why I say we hope, remember right before the Super Bowl, Patrick Mahomes' dad got caught in that situation with the DUI. So, and he got arrested right before the Super Bowl. Mahomes still beat us. So I don't be moved by these stories that happen with with KC. It kind of helps and fuels that man Mahomes. So if anything, y'all, hey man, let the KC, hey, let them get off with stuff, man. Cause it's this just ain't even fair how they winning like that, man. She kicked the box, y'all. She kicked the box. And then after she kicks the box, she tries to turn around and make it seem like she was out of the range of the camera. I can't make this up, y'all. No, the broad thought she was out of the camera angle. So you mean to tell me that your son, being who he is, ain't hooked you up with a ring camera or anything, and you don't know the how wide that camera angle is, and your damn ass up there stealing people's boxes. Imagine you being the parent, and now your son got to call you about some dumb shit that you done as a parent because you up here trying to steal some damn boxes. Like that is just wow. It is just blow like what? You walk by the door, you looked at the ring camera, made your face just as clear as day all on the camera. Go back after you do whatever you do, kick as loud as ever the item, and think you out of the range of the camera. Like my boy says in the videos I be putting in my IG story, boy, God ain't pleased. Cause this your son already did what he did in down there in Dallas during the summer. And now you what boy, this is so wild to me. So wild, man. It's just this the stuff that I just see I mean I don't know what to say, Bash. It just don't make sense to me. It don't make sense to me at all. Like you can't possibly give me an answer that's gonna move me to not frustrated and be like, oh, I get what you was doing. Like, oh, they was trying to my neighbor was trying to steal my stuff, and I knew that was the box that was mine. Why was you kicking the box though? If it was yours, or if it was somebody else's, house or whatever. What is you doing even entertaining and kicking the box for what? Make it make sense, y'all. That's all I'm asking y'all. Make it make sense to me. Because it ain't making no sense to me. But you know what? It's a little over an hour tonight, man. I can only talk so much, especially with me just being here by my damn self. Unless y'all got something else, I can keep going outside of that. I'm about to get off this thing, y'all. Pause. Um, Shout out to everybody that's in here tonight. Appreciate all y'all coming through, chilling, hearing me just talk out my thoughts of how I feel about sports tonight. Y'all wanted to be entertained by me. I appreciate all y'all in the chat. Hey, like, comment, and subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Hey, we be trying to be here every Monday and Wednesday, 9:30 Eastern, 6:30 Pacific. I'm your boy Rod Cali. I appreciate all y'all. My like three strikes.